Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been a while since I've posted a video. It's been a bit crazy and I am back in Melbourne shooting this. So this is an unboxing video. As you can see from the thumbnail, it's from Louis Vuitton, so I'm not gonna shy away from saying who it's from, but I wanted to share this with you because there's a pretty big backstory that goes with this as well, and how I came to purchase from Louis Vuitton. So let's get right into it. The only other thing I wanted to mention is if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe below. You'll get notified of all my video content. So when I was back in Bali, as many of you know, that in a place like Bali there's humidity and heat, and leather goods don't necessarily do great in the heat and humidity. So I had taken my Louis Vuitton B25 Empreinte Speedy with me, and I like that bag because it's a great size, and mine was in this really pretty blue. It's like a really dark midnight blue, so it almost looked black in certain light, but it actually is blue. And so I took it along, and I'd worn it here and there, not every day, but like enough. And then and I tend to store things in my closet and I air it out, things like that, so that was fine. And then so with that particular bag, it was purchased a few years ago, and I have to be honest, it was through Fashion File, so it was through consignment, a reseller website. So there's plenty of those around, and I've had no issue with them, so that's not the point of the story anyways. But it's mainly to do with the fact that I had stored this bag in humidity and heat, and I had a little bit of mold that was coming onto some of my leather bags, which was annoying as anything. And I have taken those ones for professional cleaning here in Melbourne. But with the Speedy 25 in the Empreinte leather, it wasn't the mold that was really affected it. So when I store my straps in my bag itself, so for all straps that are detachable from the bag, I usually fold them into the handbag itself to make it a little bit more compact. And so I did the same with the Speedy, and when I did that, the Speedy strap had all the glazing melt off the bag, and it was just such a shock because when I went to take it out of the bag, I pulled it and I couldn't like pull it out easily. I had to really pull it, and it like kind of went like a funny noise. And I was like, something's wrong with my bag. I told my husband, and he was like, what? And then on all my fingers I had this like dark blue gluey thing that, by the way, took forever to get off because I was preparing to come back here for a wedding, and I didn't want to have terrible nails. So, and all I had was this blue stuff, like glue stuff all along my nails. And so, sorry, I've got a bit of a cold, so that's why my voice sounds a bit blocked and stuffy. So, when I went to try and clean it, basically, I could see on the strap where the glazing had basically been stripped off, and it was now bare and very sticky. So I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Freaking out. So I emailed Louis Vuitton right away, and they're like, that's fine, we need to see the bag, bring it into one of our stores. And I was like, great, I'm in Melbourne in 3 days time, so easy. So when I did get back to Melbourne, and to bring it back here, I had wrapped the strap in plastic bag, and then I put the bag, which the bag itself was fine, it's just now that the strap had melted off into the lining of my bag, which was annoying. So yeah, it meant that like it was really sticky, and it didn't dry, so I left it open overnight in my air-conditioned apartment, and it still didn't dry. So something was clearly wrong, because this glazing and issues that Louis Vuitton had obviously affected my bag, and coupled with the heat. And the fact of the matter is, Louis Vuitton is very expensive, and a lot of clients and customers of Louis Vuitton come from Asia, and in their humidity, the bag should stand the test of time as long as you take care of it. Like, you air your bags out, you open your closets and air it out. I do that anyways. And now, because I had mold, a little bit of mold on some of my other bags, I'm going to be implementing a system where I take them out of the dust bags, leave them in my air-conditioned main living area when I have the air conditioner on, and then I'll put them back and leave the doors open. So I don't think it's enough to really just open your closet doors, if you know what I mean. But if you do know a better way to deal with this, and you do live in any of these countries where it is humid and hot and sticky, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to know your experiences and what you guys do to keep your bags in pristine condition, really, because I'm so scared of now taking any of my really great bags, and even the one I'm going to unbox, I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, like, what am I going to do? So this is a really long rambling story, sorry. So back onto that, I took it to Louis Vuitton in Chadstone, and they were super great with me. They just explained to me that it shouldn't happen like this, and they've had issues in heat and humidity, and I was like, so what am I going to do? And they're like, well, I can't let you take this bag back, and so we can either refund you with a credit note, so it's not really a refund, it's a credit note, and you can pick something out here and now if you want, and then we can just take the bag away. And it's so interesting because my husband, who's not really into this sort of like luxury handbags or anything like that, he was like, so what do you do with the bag? Because they were going to take it, and he wanted the lock. So with the Speedy, they come with the little lock, and they said they couldn't give it to him, and it's because they destroy the bag. So he didn't know that. He was like, what, they destroy the bag? And it's like, yeah, it's just because we can't have it in the market if it's been damaged. And so I understand that from their perspective, it's all about the quality of their product. So I'm just basically saying that you can just take your time picking out what you want, but they can't let you leave with that bag back. And I was really disappointed because they don't make that bag anymore in that form. So mine was the one with the, like, obviously the imprinting of the Louis Vuitton logo all around the bag, and I know that they do a newer version of it, but the like printing of the logo is only on like half part of the bag, it's not on the sides, or it's just, yeah, it's just not me. I don't want that. I really like that particular design of the bag, and it's, I don't think they make it in the 25, I think they go 30 potentially. So they showed it to me and I was like, no, I don't really like this. It's not really me. Like, what else is there? They're like, well, I can show you everything, but if you have something in mind, it's better. And I'm like, okay. So I took the credit note instead and just said, look, I'll come back and make a decision later. And it was valid for 12 months, so I have plenty of time. And Virgil's collection's coming out or come out, and I was like, maybe I could use it for that or something for my hubby, I don't know. So I took the credit note home and I was like, okay, looking at the Louis Vuitton website, what do I like? And like, I really like the can bag, like that bucket bag. It's the version in reverse monogram. That's been reissued, and I know it's a takeoff an original bag that's very popular in the vintage market at the moment. But the new one is cute as well, so I was like, maybe I want that. And then maybe do I want another Palm Springs backpack? I've already got the PM size, but do I want the mini one? The mini one's really cute, but I'm like, but I have a mini backpack. It's the MCM one, which is like a version of that. And I'm like, okay, what do I want? So I'm like stressing out about what I want, and I clearly need to remember that I had 12 months to purchase this. So I made a list of things that I kind of like. Do I like the Alma? Like, to be honest, I really wanted a Capuchin's bag. I think that is absolutely stunning in the BB size, like, so the smaller size, because it's a little bit more casual that way. The bigger size is a bit more ladylike and grown up, kind of like the Birkin or the Kelly. So I was like, oh, I do like the bigger size, but the BB is like more casual, crossbody is very cute, but it's just way out of my price range at the moment. So I just spent time putting together a list of things, and the one bag that's always been on my list still is the Pochette Matisse, and you cannot get it anywhere in the original monogram or the reverse monogram. So either one of those I would have loved to have had, but for obvious reasons it's just really hard to get, and they don't get them in so with their stock. So I was like, okay, like, what else is out there? And then at that point I was like, okay, it's not going to happen this trip, I'm just going to leave it and we'll just see what happens. So I did go back to the Chadstone Louis Vuitton and have a look at some things like the twist bag, which I did like, but I wasn't in love. And then I went and saw that, was it the New Wave bag? And it just reminded me too much of the Gucci Moment. And I've always loved that bag, particularly in the velvet. I don't have it, but it's just one of those beautiful, beautiful bags. So I just reminded me a little bit too much of it. The clasp was very similar. It's just, yeah, so I tried it on and I took pictures, but yeah, I didn't walk away with it. Let it go. So I just kind of went around, just been going on with my life as per normal. And at the moment, the bag that I'm really loving is this one from Balenciaga. It's the Bazaar Tote in small. It's just a great everyday bag. So it carries everything that you can want on a trip when you're just like hanging around the city. So because I'm like working on the go, I carry like an iPad in here, chargers obviously. So it's a perfect size for all that. So this is just a great bag. So if anyone is interested in looking at a handbag, I would really recommend the Bazaar Totes from Balenciaga. This particular pattern with like the logo written all over it, I don't think is available at the moment. I think it's gone from their collection, but they did make it in the city bag, and they did make it in the white logo. So mine's black with the gold writing. I think I saw another blogger who has the city one with it in black and the white logo. If I had a choice, I would have picked white, because obviously black on black and then the white just pops. But I have no issues with this. So I just wanted to quickly show you what I am currently using here. That's just a quick tidbit. Probably not very useful to my story about what happened at Louis Vuitton. But yeah, so what I can say about it was Louis Vuitton were excellent about the whole thing. The service was amazing around me saying that I honestly purchased this pretty loved, and they were like, well, we just can't let you have this bag back. So they were very kind, and to be honest, I paid very close to the retail price of it. Because I just really wanted the bag, and because mine was in such good quality with like the embossing in the empreinte leather, or I don't know what they call it, stamping in the empreinte leather that they do for those bags, was so good that I decided to pay more than probably what some of them are going for now on fashionfile.com. So, but yes, that is kind of the backstory to why I ended up purchasing something from Louis Vuitton. So as I said, I just let go of it, and then we were in the city, and I went to Collins Street, and I was like, oh, let me just jump into Louis Vuitton. And then the girl that I was served by, she's lovely, Annette, and she was like, okay, she took out some options that I liked, and then I just casually asked if there was a pochette Matisse, and this is where this is going, and she's like, no, we don't have any in the classic, but we do have something that you might be interested in. And then she showed me this bag and another bag. The other bag was the Noe, the bucket bag with the long strap, and this one was the red one with the red like pull string. I'll insert a picture of everything, like even including the one I'm talking about that I got replaced, so the Speedy 25 in empreinte leather. But this one it's quite popular. I see many people with it, and it had a long strap, and you can wear it crossbody. It's actually really, really useful. Personally, I have a vintage Noe bag in epi leather. That's it. That's my dream bag in that style, so I'm not looking for that. But she did show me this, which, to be honest, I knew I was coming home with. So, as I showed you, you've seen in the thumbnail, it is in this beautiful packaging. I haven't touched any of it. I've just left it as is. And it comes in a little box. Oh, not so little, it's quite big. So there it is there. And I've obviously got the receipt in here. This is it, so let's just unbox away. I love their packaging. So this was seriously such a surprise, and I didn't think I was coming out with anything this trip, and I accepted that because, like, also I was really scared that I was going to miss out on something from the new season that I really, really wanted. But this bag has been on my radar for so long, and it's so hard to get, so I'm just super happy that I was able to get something like this. I like these new boxes. They're a little bit better than the original ones. So that's that. So I'll just put the box back down. So this is it in its dust bag, and from the shape it's pretty obvious what it is. It is a pochette Matisse. So if I open it, you can see the handle peeking out there, and it's slightly different handle. So it's got this handle. Sorry, you probably can't see it actually when I look in the viewfinder. So if you open it, it's this gorgeous monogram Pochette Matisse with the braided red handle there, and a little key fob type thing here in this like light pinkish color, salmon color. But generally it is exactly the same as the Pochette Matisse in monogram. So the same clasp lock here and the same zip pocket at the back. So in terms of why I chose this one, I actually saw images of this on the Louis Vuitton website, and I didn't like it at the start, but when you feel the handle and the quality of the handle, I feel like it's much better than the original Matisse handle. So I feel like you can slip your hand in it a bit better to hold it there, or you've got a little bit more space when you hand hold it like this. So I was very into that. And then with the key fob, I just thought it was super cute. I don't know, like people think that's a bit weird and it may look a bit like childish. And then so the clasp just opens as per normal when you squeeze the two little things together. And inside I've got this gorgeous red lining. I'll come closer to show you it, but I'll just show you the strap. So the strap is different again. The strap is not the typical monogram strap. It's in this like gorgeous yellowish orange color. Yay! So it's different again. So like the fact that I see so many people with the reverse Pochette Matisse or the original monogram one, like they're the same, and this one is different, and I don't think a lot of people will have it because Australia only got a few, and Annette, who was my sales assistant, said that they sold the other one. They had two that came into Collins Street, and they sold one, and this was the only one available. And they had no idea when it was going to come back or if it was going to come back. So the fact that I had an opportunity to see it, feel it, and then get it makes all the difference, because I wouldn't have purchased it just off the website itself. So that's the strap, and then I'll show you the red lining up close. So that is the red lining in there. So it is absolutely stunning. The red lining obviously matches the red braided handle, and all the stickers are on the hardware. Yay! So yeah, this is my new Pochette Matisse, and now that I've unboxed it, I'll be pretty much using this right away and changing out of my Bazaar tote, because I'm not really going anywhere too exciting this week. I won't be heading into the city, so I don't need a bigger bag, but this is going to be a great everyday bag. And I was told, like in regards to glazing issues, that it was kind of the batch between 2015 and 2016 or 17 that had issues with it, so this should be perfectly fine. But obviously if anything happens, I'll let you guys know, and I just hope it doesn't, because I'm really in love with this bag. And yeah, I'm going to be excited to use it. And the great thing is that obviously the straps are detachable, clearly because there's no strap on it now, but I can interchange it with my other Louis Vuitton strap that I purchased separately. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, is add a different strap, because it just adds something different to the bag each time you wear it. And this will probably be my go-to in Bali. It's canvas, it's easier to take care of than full leather. So in the end, like as much as I miss the Speedy 25 in Empreinte leather, which that bag is to die for, and I would have replaced it with the exact same one if I could, but obviously there isn't anything like that anymore. I got the next best thing, which is this Pochette Matisse in the new braided handle. And if anyone wants to know that this red color is the only color available with the monogram print, I think that if you pick the Empreinte leather version of this bag, the Pochette Matisse, which is much more readily available anyways, and you can get different colors of the braiding. So I think the black Empreinte one, and I'll insert pictures, has the braided handle in black and white, which looks amazing with the black. And then for those bags, there's braiding across the side here, which the monogram obviously doesn't have. And then I think there was like, I can't remember, there was the red, I think maybe had a different color handle, like the full red on front leather. So yeah, there are a few options if you are interested in the braiding. Also, when they did show me the, I don't know, what's it called, the Noe bag, the new version of the bucket, they have a version that comes with a braided handle that's detachable, because as far as I know, the original one is just a crossbody strap that you can adjust to make it sit over the shoulder or crossbody long. They don't have an actual like short handle, so those ones come with a detachable braided handle, which is awesome. It looks different with that. I actually was considering that bag based on the handle, but this one is just too perfect. So yay for me. I finally got the bag that I've been lusting after for several years. But that's the way things go. I had the opportunity to buy it then, and I didn't buy it in the reverse or the infrarouge color, but I ended up getting something I think is a little bit more different, and for me, less people in the world will be wearing this one, as far as I know anyways. So yeah, that is it for my unboxing video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, enjoyed seeing this new beautiful piece of my collection. If you have any questions about like my experience with Louis Vuitton, please comment below, or you can email me. My email address details are all below. And yeah, I hope you guys dug my first real official luxury unboxing video. There will be more videos to come, particularly around the fact that I now own a Dior saddlebag from the 2018 collection. That bag is just to die for, but I'll leave that for another time. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Mwah.